Welcome students to the third video session of BMS 002 Management Functions, and in this video session we are going to cover how marketing is in developing economy, means what are the different features and characteristics of marketing which signifies a developing economy. So let us start our discussion in this video session about what is marketing in a developing economy. So there are some characteristics or features of developing economy where we would like to study the marketing. So what are those features? Number one, in developing economy, the market is mostly a seller's market. That is, the concept of marketing, that is developing a product from the perspective of a buyer, its need or want is basically not available because it is a seller's market. So if you see from different concept of marketing that we have studied in the previous video sessions, so developing economy, the concept that will be more prevalent will be production concept or selling concept. The second one is seller in developing economy will be in a dominating position, and seller will also influence the pattern of consumption, price, quality of good and services to its own advantage, because the role for the buyer's need and want is quite negligible. So it will be a seller's market and seller will be in a dominating position, which kind of product they want to launch, what will be the pattern of consumption, and what will be the quality of the goods and services provided to the end consumers, that is end users. And many of the manufacturers in developing economy, they believe in selling concept and bother less about consumer satisfaction. This is reiterating that I have just told you already, that in developing economy mostly the selling concept and production concept may prevail, because for achieving the economies of scale, the business organization would like to increase the production so that the cost of manufacturing the good will be on the lesser side, and they will pump the entire product into the market because no concern for the buyer's need or want or their satisfaction. So selling concept and production concept will be dominant in developing economy. So these are one of the few features of developing economy from the marketing point of view. Second, the variety of the goods and the services which are available to the customer will be limited in number, and their quality may not be also of very good, but they will require some improvement in their quality. Next point, that is effective competition is not available. So manufacturers will, whatever they will sell, whatever they will produce, they would like to sell, because there is no effective competition. Because effective competition, if it is available in the market, then the choice of buyer will be important. Their need, their want, the product characteristics, the marketing concept, means developing the product from the perspective of the consumer, it is basically not prevalent in developing economy. So it will be basically a seller's market. It will depend upon what is they are going to produce. It is manufacturers to decide. So whatever they produce, they will going to sell. The consumers will have no other option but to accept and buy whichever is available in the market. So whether it is fulfilling its need or want, it is not material. So whatever they available in the market, they will have no other option but to purchase. And the most significant point is that due to lower per capita income in developing economy, people will tend to spend most of their income on the necessities, and they will left with very few amount of money for their discretionary spending. Means most of their earning will go for in purchase of necessities. So the option of having some special feature having in the product and consideration about their need or want will become negligible, because of having low per capita income, they will be spending their entire earning, their entire income on necessities, and they will be living with very less money rather for their discretionary spending. So these are some of the important points about developing economy from marketing perspective. Now let us see another significant point. As income determines consumption patterns, the scope for marketing is also determined by income. So the consumer knowledge and awareness about their right is also limited in developing economy, because they will not have more exposure to marketing activities. Why is it so? Because in developing economy there are certain features like consumers low per capita income. It is basically a seller's market. Whatever they are producing, they are selling in the market. No consideration for the need and want and the customer satisfaction. So when these things are not available, so scope for the marketing will also be limited. So when the scope of marketing is also limited, then consumer will have less knowledge and awareness about the product to be launched or services to be provided. So they will have no other option but to whatever is available in the market, they will be going to purchase for that. Also in developing economy, it will be difficult to know about higher quality, better service and wider choice unless one has exposure in these terms. So exposure will come from what? Exposure will come from the marketing activities. So when the marketing activities are quite negligible and they have lesser exposure, so what are the essential features for having a higher quality product or improved service or wider choice will be negligible. And consumers in developing economies will appear to be contented whatever has been provided to them or whatever has been available in the country. So no scope, no choice, no consideration on need or want of a customer, no consideration on consumer satisfaction, no consideration on marketing concept, wherein a business organization is intent to purchase or intent to develop product as per the requirement of the customer and their services and good for satisfaction level of the consumers. So this will not be available. So in consumers in developing economy, they will have no other option but to appear to be contented with whatever the product or services are available in the country. So these are some of the features of developing economy from the marketing perspective. From this perspective of marketing in a developing economy, so with this I just like to give a brief revision that what we had discussed in today's video session. First, we have discussed what are the different features of marketing in a developing economy. Why we had discussed developing economy in an NGO program? Because it is in general in developing economy you will be finding major of the NGOs, their programs and the projects being implemented. So it was for your enhanced understanding that you should know what are the different features of marketing in a developing economy.
2, 1, 2.
We have discussed different aspects of marketing concepts in developing economy. Now let us see one of the screen recordings of a very popular NGO in India, that is Gunj, which is working on different sectors of the society. It is working for education, it is working for empowerment, it is working for the health sector, it is working for the sanitation, it is working for the women upliftment categories also. So in this screen recording, which we have done with the permission of Gunj and this NGO, we have taken a proper permission from them to use this screen recording, which is of around 15 minutes, which will tell you how this organization, this NGO, does its marketing of its services which it provides to the end users, and how it is helpful to the society, to the community as a whole. Since you have already learned the marketing concepts of the developing economy, so in this screen recording you'll also find how the organizations, how the NGOs, they promote themselves and they generate different kinds of funds, they work for the society at large, and this would be really helpful for you. So you just go through the screen recording. In fact, on their website also, on the website of the Gunj also, you'll be finding more intricate matters related to the organization, related to this NGO.
Again, 3, 2, 1, go.
After going through the screen recording, now you must have understood clearly how the marketing is done for NGOs also, because we have learned that usually the marketing concepts are for the business houses or the corporate houses or the profit making institutions, but in this case the marketing is also applicable for not for profit organizations also, and this is a very good examples where you would find how the marketing is done for NGOs. Thank you so much.
With this, the today's session is over, and we will meet in the next video session for BMS 002, that is management functions. Till then, thank you and bye for your understanding.